Welcome to the Daily Design Show with your host, Ash.
Hi, I'm Ash, and this week I'm going to show you how you can create a keepsake worksheet for your students using Canva. So the first thing we'll do is create a design. Click Create a Design in the upper right-hand corner. Change the dimensions to inches because those are super easy. And then add the dimensions as 8.5 by 11 and click Design, Create Design. Your blank board will open up, and let's start adding in our header. So I'm doing, oh snap, this year's a wrap. You'll use the text icon on the left in the menu bar and then drag and open the box to add in your text, and we will change that font later after you type it in. Next, we're going to start adding in icons. We'll filter to free, so click elements in the left-hand side and then click that filter button to add free so that you can see only the free icons. You can also do the pro elements if you'd like. It just depends on whether or not you plan to sell this or use it for personal use. Just check the licensing to make sure that you are using things the correct way. I think that's super important. So now, after you found the camera that you'd like, we are going to go ahead and create a little Polaroid image. So we're using the shape tool. That is an element, and then that was in, you can search for squares. And now we are using the shape tool to create a Polaroid. So you can change the line weight of those squares by using the 3 lines in the upper menu bar and changing them in that menu bar. Once we've kind of created our camera, let's play with the layout to make sure that we like it. If you drag your cursor over all of your elements, you can change the size of them all together at once. And now let's change the text. So highlight your text using your cursor, and then over in the top menu bar, you will drag the text that you want to change and then scroll through the fonts until you find one that you like. I got rid of that lower bit of text by doing Command X to Command cut it out of the way. And then I am now just playing with the size of the font that I like. You can drag and drop font by doing Command holding Option while you drag. And then once you do that, you can Command V and paste your text back in, and then select the font that you would like to use for your text. I really like the idea of mixing a script with a sans serif, so that's what we're going with here. And then next, I'm going to plan on adding in some lines for this. I really want it to be a writing worksheet so that they can use a writing prompt and reflect on their year. So I'm searching for double spaced lines to see if there's already a template that I can use. Unfortunately, there's not. So the best next thing I would do is just create my own lines. Go back to shapes and you'll click the line. That's where we were earlier. So if you hold the edge of it, you can drag it to be as long as you need it to be. Again, hold Option while you're dragging and it'll copy your line and hold it in the same alignment as your top line. To make that middle line a dashed line, you need to select it and then click the 3 lines at the top of your menu bar and then click the dotted line. You can change the dash between the different options that they have there. Now that we have dashed lines, you want to make sure that the one in the middle is centered. If you select all 3, you can adjust their size and then select all 3 again. Right click and you can actually group those lines together so that they're not going to move apart. And then copy them so that you have as many sets of lines as you need. I think 4 is enough. And from there, we're going to go ahead and add a prompt. So I am dragging and copying that top level of text because I want to use that to write in my prompt here. If you did not want to drag and copy, you could go over to text in the left-hand menu, and then you could select from there adding a subtext, and then that way you could type into that box. Once I have my prompt typed up, I can again change the font to whatever I'd like. I adjusted the size to be a little bit smaller than what it was. I made it no longer bold, so it's way more legible. And then you can see here, that's where students can draw a picture of themselves, or you can take photos of your students and drop them in. But this project is pretty simple, and it's a really great beginner-friendly project that you can use for Canva to create memories for your students. If you like the video, please subscribe, like, and share so you can see when my next video comes out.